Listen, man, it's your boy Papa Duck. I had did a video and I talked about like during the COVID shit, everybody running from COVID, but what if they put the virus in the hand sanitation, the hand sanitizer? Like what if, because people was buying hand sanitizer like a motherfucker. What if they put this shit in the hand sanitizer? Then you have some motherfuckers that say, well, why would they do that? The same way they gave us AIDS. The same way they take sickness and weaponize it. You think AIDS and disease and sickness is an illness. No, nigga, it's a business. The same way they gave the Indian smallpox on blankets and shit. The same way they lied about religion. Them bitches stole, shot, killed, and converted people to Christians and gave you a book that say thou shalt not kill or steal. What kind of shit is that? The same way they run fluoride through the pipes of our sinks because they know fluoride calcifies your pineal gland. The same way they gave us this fucked up education. The same way they whitewash history. Bitch lied about everything. Lied about everything and still lying. The same way they gave this fucked up ass system talking about go vote. Politics. And some of y'all still believe in that shit. In over 400 years, all it ever did was kept the rich rich. The same way they gave you HOA, which is another layer of control. The same way they gave you money, a flawed money system. Money went from the barter system. You cut my hair, I cut your grass. No, they put a dollar bill between these transactions so that they control it. And guess who prints the money? Not you. They print it. So how do you feel when somebody loses their life because they didn't have the money to buy a heart or to pay for a surgery? When these motherfuckers print money. Do you know how demonic that is? You know how stupid that shit sounds? This is why the reason why we can't figure this shit out, because we're under their spell when it comes to education, when it comes to the primary way of life or how we should and shouldn't live. Buying insurance and shit. Same way they fucking over your food. Do you know what they are doing to your foods? Do you know that the top food chains, we talking about motherfucking all your food chains that sell beef, you know what I'm saying, Longhorn and all these food chains, don't you know that they have to buy cattle from specific farms or companies that give these cattle a certain shot, right? A certain shot. I'm trying to choose my words carefully, but RNA. Yeah. And if they don't have, if that farmer or that company doesn't inject that beef with that RNA, guess what? Those companies you can't sell to. So you go out of business. You can't sell that beef to Longhorn Steakhouse or this steakhouse or that steakhouse, because they control and own everything. The same way they gave this fucked up ass technology. People think we're moving forward, but we're actually moving backwards. The same way they're about to make you pay for subscriptions for everything. I told y'all years ago, everything is going subscription based. They laughed at me. Now everything's subscription based. Why? Because you won't be able to own it as a tangible. You can't own a CD no more. You can only buy a subscription to listen to music so that they can take it away whenever they want. You don't own shit. And that's why we don't appreciate it. America went from building a boat from a craftsmanship standpoint to everything being under production, going fast. Nothing is appreciated, not even craftsmanship. They don't appreciate shit. It's all about control, bro. Okay, the same way they putting all this shit in the food to where you can catch the big C. Do you know how many people have cured the big C? You really think Big Pharma trying to cure your motherfucking ass? Why do you think all medicines are patented? They are patented. A TV is patented. Why do we have patented companies? So that they can own and control everything, bro. Man, God ain't put a bitch here. God ain't put them here to say, oh, y'all own the weather. Oh, y'all own the land. No, motherfucker, some man came up with this bullshit and influenced other men like the police officers and, you know, different authorities, police officers, CIAs and all this shit. Gave them the influence to say, hey, if they don't do this, they don't do that, it's okay for y'all to go raid their house and do all this other shit. So therefore, they own them. I told y'all, the police is just the first layer of protection to the enemy. That's all it is. God ain't come down and said that shit. I told y'all a million times what a divine right is. These people say they own and control us, and they only answer to God. The same way they make you pay bills every 30 days for the rest of your motherfucking life. What kind of shit is that? The same way they take you to jail for capturing rainwater. I've done videos on that. People thought I was crazy with that. You can't capture rainwater on your own land. You go to jail. They own that too. Everything you think of, they own because they taught you education. Every experience, either you experienced it yourself or they told you what the experience is. So therefore, you adopted what they said. So they own your mind, your body, and your soul because your religion comes from them. I told you the Bible is banned in over 52 countries. There's countries right now you cannot get off the plane with a Bible in your hand. Go try it. Why do you think they make it so hard for you to travel? Because they don't want you to see what's going on outside this motherfucker. Our whole life we thought America was the best country in the world. Man, this shit ain't shit. This is a testing ground. This is a testing ground. All this shit is a way for you to continue to work, continue to go to work so you can continue to be a slave. That's all work is. I keep telling y'all, I say this shit basically. It's so basic. No matter how much money you make a month, their job is to take it all back so that you have to keep going to work. The dangling carrot. You're on the hamster wheel. It never stops. And slavery is just cheap labor. I told you the difference. Slaves knew they was working for food, water, and shelter. Today, we don't think we slaves because we work for money that buys food, water, and shelter. Tell me the difference. See, when you break that shit down like that, you start to think like, God damn, he said some shit. Shit crazy, man. This shit crazy. And it's getting worse. Look at when the rain hit your car. Do you see the shit that it leaves on your car, those splatters, them stains, them shit hard to come out of? What's in this fucking rain? What's in the air? What's in these chemtrails? They've been talking so much shit about aliens. When we do see an alien, we ain't gonna be surprised. They done massage that shit in our brain for years. And people got so many problems, man. Fuck an alien. A bitch trying to pay their mortgage. A bitch trying to put their children through college. I don't know why. Fuck college. A bitch trying to pay these bills. A bitch trying to get off these addictions and shit. And you talking about an alien? Man, a nigga might whoop an alien ass right now, man. And I keep telling y'all, man, a dog can be an alien. A cat can be an alien. You know what I'm saying? They told us what an alien is. See what I'm saying? They told you what it is, so you adopted what they said. Now, you don't think a dog can be an alien. Don't you know we got talking birds? We got birds that can talk. You don't think like that, you know what I'm saying? These people have you thinking the way they want you to think. And for some reason, you can't understand why you're easily controlled. Because everything you know is all that you know, and all that you know came from these same people. 99% of the world are good people. It's just that 1% that's demonic and want to own and control everything. So those are my reasons on why they will put the C19 in hand sanitizer. And if you don't know, now you know.